I would like to call to order tonight's meeting of the Planning and Zoning on July 16th, 2025. We'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Bettenhausen.
Here.
Brophy.
Here.
Cole.
Here.
Leonard.
Here.
Lindstrom.
Here.
Trevino.
Here.
West.
Here. Okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes as presented from the last meeting of June 18th, 2025.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
And roll call, please.
Brophy.
Yes.
Cole.
Yes.
Leonard.
Yes.
Lindstrom.
Yes.
Trevino.
Yes.
West.
Yes.
Bettenhausen.
Yes. Okay, and then open to the public, agenda items only, and I don't see anybody here for that. And then unfinished business, we're discussing the special use application as submitted by Sheepdog Firearms that the public hearing has already been opened at the last meeting, so I understand that you're here to present.
Yeah, I'm just really answer any questions. My name is Steve Schabacher. I'm one of the partners at Sheepdog.
Okay. All right, did anybody have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the chief totally out of it? Scully?
Oh, Scully? Yeah, Scully's been out for a couple years. He was supposedly going to retire all the way, and then next thing you know, he's working a full-time job again. But yeah, he's no longer a partner. It's just myself and Jim Shepard who filed the paperwork.
But Tom is still,
He's still around. He's just not an owner anymore. He still teaches for us and whatnot usually
great guy.
every month or so. Oh yeah, absolutely.
great guy. Okay, just curious.
Yeah, known Tom for a long time.
Oh, I took the course.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you currently in operation now?
We've been there for 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah, so the reason for this application now was when we first set up and we thought everything was, we came to the current administration back then and thought we had everything set up properly, and then nothing's really changed other than the fact that, Ruben and Chief Kerner sat down with me a couple months ago right before we filed the paperwork saying, hey, we found an ordinance, we need you to take care of this. Yeah, I said, yeah, well, of course, we've wanted to be above board since for the whole 8 years we've been there. We just had no idea for forever, so that's kind of the reason for asking for the variance, is just to get back in compliance when we had no idea really that we weren't.
So you already have an Illinois range license, right?
There is no such thing as that for a mobile range. Ours is a mobile range.
Mobile range?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Not fixed building?
No, it's not a fixed building. It's we bought it from, I believe it was originally owned by a government, some sort of government entity. We bought it from another private individual. It's a 53-foot semi-trailer that's outfitted as a 3-bay range. So at one point we had it set up, we could tow it. Now it's really just been parked there for the last, really since we've been in Monee anyway. Previously we were in Tinley Park, and then it did move occasionally, but it's just a pain in the butt to move because it's so heavy and everything, and it's just the math usually doesn't work with what agencies would pay us for rental fees. So now it's just a part of the Sheepdog in town here. So
One of my big concerns, is always environmental issues. And those would be like for your range would be the lead, disposal of lead, disposal of filters. In your mobile range, you have a push-pull ventilation system, right?
yeah, it's filter system. Yes.
Yeah, push-pull high-efficiency filters, which capture a super big amount of the lead that comes out of the barrel of the pistol or rifle. How do you dispose of the filters?
It's all done by a professional company that does that. We have a company come in, depending upon we keep track of about how many rounds we put through, and usually it's about once a year. We don't use the range once, so they come and they actually mine the lead. They have basically a vacuum system where they actually move. It's the range, the trap in the range is won't get too much in the weeds. It's based on the granulated rubber. So they come and they take and they'll pull out the granulated rubber. The lead stays in the trap. Then the lead gets shoveled out into buckets, which they take and recycle for us and whatnot. And then everything gets kind of filtered out. They wipe everything down, and then that gets put back in. Then they do the filters, and the filters just get disposed of.
Cool.
It's usually about a pallet worth of waste we have, because the other part of our range is there's rubberized blocks that actually encapsulate some of the lead. And those, as they get bad, then they just get disposed of. So some years they'll have a pallet full of waste that they have their waste removal company take care of. Some years it'll just be a 55-gallon drum of stuff. But they take care of the whole thing. We don't deal with any of the lead stuff at all. But honestly, there's very little from seeing what they actually mediate. Not as far as like the actual lead that's still encapsulated in the copper from being bullets, but as far as like seeing what they wipe down and what comes off. And there's actually very little lead in modern ammunition as far as that goes. It's not a lot at all.
To get a service that just basically handle it all. It could be very lucrative. It's probably about 90 cents a pound for recycled lead. So,
Well, yeah, so what they do is they charge us a set fee, and then they recycle the lead, and that actually comes off of our bill. So,
Oh, good, yeah.
So it costs us a few $1,000s a year after the lead, so it's not expensive at all, and way easier than trying to figure out the whole compliance side on it for ourselves. It's just not
yeah,
worth it.
that is the difficult part. That was the part that having been in safety, environmental health, and health for many years, part of the big issues that we always had in industry is compliance with EPA guidelines. So basically you're saying that you don't handle that, somebody comes in, takes a cleaning service, they dispose of it, they take all the wipe down material,
Yeah, they take everything. Everything gets disposed of, like I say, either in a 4x4x4 pallet box thing or in a 55-gallon drum, depending on how much waste there is. But they do everything from the cleaning to the disposal to the all parts of it. So
Well, that's good. That's an excellent way to do that. That eliminates a lot of issues with future use. As you can imagine, somebody goes in to, let's say, buy the property again, and they go digging holes and they find lead, and the whole thing just blows up in everybody's face. They begin to take off a foot of the topsoil, and then the complaint is that the lead's run off into the water supply, into the groundwater. So if you're handling all of that from the outside, good for you. Excellent.
yeah, there's actually very little. Like when I've seen them when they've changed the filters before, even though they've been there a year, there's very, very little. Like if you were to actually suck out what little lead was in those filters, I mean, it's, maybe you'd get, about this much powder off both filters, and it's just, there's not much there. Today's ammunition is so clean. There's a small amount in the primer that comes out, but some of that's caught by surfaces, but it's such a tiny amount compared to, years ago,
I've been in your place several times, and I've never felt uncomfortable. You guys got a good operation going over
Thank
there.
you, appreciate that.
You always, the thing too to keep in mind, lead, I believe the limit, there's no acceptable limit of of lead that's allowed in the bloodstream. Okay, there's no acceptable limit. And I think the danger point is about 15 micrograms, 15 micrograms per 10 deciliters of blood. That's 15 micrograms, like 5 zeros this way to the left, and 2 gallons of blood. That is what the limit is set at. And maybe, it's close. It's in micrograms, okay? Micrograms per deciliter. So it's good that you have people handling that so that you don't have to deal with it, and your employees or other people don't have to deal with it.
Right.
The big issue again with lead is the way it is. It likes to hide in cracks. The laces of your shoes, the cuffs of your pants, okay? Your pockets, this stuff accumulates. Now you say, well, you know what, it comes out in the wash, but you end up taking it home, and it falls out into the carpet. I love cats. I don't use any chemicals at home because they're so small, and any small amount of any kind of very toxic material like lead would endanger them. So it is a good thing that you're having someone else do that. I was an OSHA general industry instructor, for many years. And I do have some information that I'd like to give you that's available online that deals with employee safety working with lead, if that would be all right.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's something to always keep in mind. I believe it's 15 micrograms per deciliter of blood. And there is absolutely no acceptable level of lead in the bloodstream.
Good point.
So it's just a precaution, you know. I feel it's like the right thing to do after having been in that field for so many years.
Sure, yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I myself have also been there before,
thank
taken
you.
lessons in the range. My husband, daughter, same thing. And I agree, it seems like a very well-run establishment. You've been there 8 years?
8 years in May, I believe.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Any other questions? All right, perfect. So I need a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All right, roll call, please.
Cole,
Yes.
Linear,
Yes.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
Trevino,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Bettenhausen,
Yes.
Brophy.
Yes.
Okay, and then I need a favorable or unfavorable.
I'll make a favorable motion for this.
I'll second it.
Okay, then roll call, please.
Linear,
Yes.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
Trevino,
Yes, favorable.
West,
Yes.
Bettenhausen,
Yes.
Brophy,
Yes.
Cole.
Yes.
All right, so our decision is favorable, so you will, we'll send this over to the administration, and that will be, they will also hear this at their meeting next Wednesday, right? Theirs is at 7, correct? 6:30? Okay, 6:30.
6:30
I always
on the
remember that
25th.
ours is at 6, and then I forget what time theirs is. Okay,
That
so,
happened to me last month. Ruben told me he thought it was at 6:30, so I was here about 6:15. I'm like, am I at the right place? And so I started Googling, and then I found you saw the sign posted on the door. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll,
oh, yeah, we're 6, they're 7, okay.
Yeah,
Or
6:30
they're 6:30, oh my
on the
God.
25th.
6:30, we're 6, they're 6:30.
Oh, wait
Okay,
a minute, what am I saying? Not the 25th, the 23rd.
23rd, right. Oh, man, we're throwing out all kinds of times, dates.
Next Wednesday.
Yes, next Wednesday, we'll just say that, next Wednesday.
I'm okay.
All right, we don't have any new business, correct? All right, so I need a motion for adjournment.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
All right, roll call, please.
Lindstrom,
Yes.
Trevino,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Bettenhausen,
Yes.
Brophy,
Yes.
Cole,
Yes.
Linear.
Yes.
6:14.